We're going to be learning now the Musaf for Wednesday, Parashat Vaerchanan, Chok Israel. Kol ha-merachem al ha-achzar. Anyone who has mercy on the cruel. Eno merachem al ha-achmanim. He will not be compassionate for the one who are actually merciful. Ve'al mi she'adin merachem alav. And he will not have mercy on those that should be treated with mercy. Kegon al banav, like or kindness, like his children, his sons, ve'al benotav, his daughters, ve'echav ukrovav, and his brothers, ukrovav, his relatives, ve'en lahem, let's say if they're poor, they don't have, they're needy, ve'achol lechal kelam, and he has the ability, has the capacity to support them, ve'eno noten lahem, and he does not support them. הרי כל מה שיש לו יבוא לידי מי שאין לו זכות וצדקה. So whatever he has, because he has not acted mercifully to those that he should, that are the closest to him, and he acted mercifully to the cruel, he did it, in sort of like a wrong way. So because that, all what he has will pass to someone else, to whom the act of giving will not be accounted to him as a merit or as a charitable deed. פירוש ליד בניו ובנותיו וקרוביו שאין צדקה שייך בפרנסתם. Means that what he owes, his assets, will go to people which are his relatives. Eventually they'll go to him, that it is not considered to be a charity to sustain or support them. The person has the obligation. אלא דרך אמנות ואפילו מפרנס אחרים, וכיוון שיודע שאביו ואמו ואחיו עניים ואינו מפרנסם, even if he supports other people, while knowing that his own close relatives, his father, his mother, his brothers are poor, ve'eno mefanesam, and he does not support them, unfanes otam, unfanes aherim, and instead he gives tzedakah, he supports others, otan atzmam shunfanes, those that he supports and he takes care of, levasof, eventually yuachzarim alav, they will be cruel towards him, ve'lo yerahamu, and they will not have mercy on him, they will not be grateful on the kindness that he did with them. And they'll turn into his enemies, to people who would hate him. There are certain things that a person has no zechut, that has no merit upon doing them. And if he does not do them, it's considered to be evil. It's like, and he's going to explain it. Like a father and mother, a father and his wife, a person and his wife that love his children. And they have with what to support them. And they support them. And they're kind towards them. There is no merit, it's not considered to be charity. It's just out of love for their children, that's what they're doing it. It's just like a dog takes care of his puppies. Or it could be like even a bear. And all the animals that puts their own life at risk to bring prey to feed their puppies, their children. And if they would not have kindness or merciful towards their children, and they don't support them, and the children don't have with what to support themselves, or they beat them up, not for discipline, not just they're being abusive to their children. Gadol avonam mineso, their sin is greater than can be carried. In other words, it's a very, very grave sin. That's why that's why a father who is kind to some of his children, but some of his children he despises, and he doesn't do with them kindness. In other words, he's partial to only, he gives to some of his kids, and the others he doesn't support, he doesn't take care of them, he despises them. Eventually, the one that he despises is the one who will inherit him. So, a couple of ideas in this Musar. One of them is definitely to take care of your relative, of people that are close to you first, Like it says in the pasuk, "Ve'herpa lo nasa al kerovo." It's in Tehillim that he didn't carry embarrassment for his relative, because a person who's kind to strangers and not kind to those that are close to him, that's the wrong approach. And also at the end of the Musa we held here, we learned here not to be partial to some of the kids, to make it so that the person takes care of his children. Basically, of course, each child is unique and relate to him in a unique way, but not to despise some of them and to love some of them. It creates a situation. It creates a situation that is inappropriate. And according to Musa, the one who despises may be the one that will inherit him. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.